Blackjack, a game where in one short hand you can go from being on top of the world to the doghouse. One band hopes that a song about blackjack is their entry into the mainstream music industry. In tonight's Onstage Monitor, the story behind the new video from upstart band Splitting Aces. Talking with Billy Joe Jackson of the band Splitting Aces. Billy, thanks for meeting us.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
So, Billy, do I call you Billy or do I call you Billy Joe?
Mr. Jackson, preferably.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. Doubly Deuce Minus One has become such a wild runaway hit. Where did the inspiration for this song come from?
Well, you know, I just think it's an anthem of our generation. Something that, you know, is more, it transcends music. The inspiration, a lot of late nights, you know, trying to just make our ways, man, make some money to get our next song. You know, we were eating off value menus and you know, giving blood, shoveling elephant dung, just trying to come up with some money to get our next single. And so one night we were playing around, game of blackjack. We hit it big and had enough to finance some studio time, so we thought we'd pay homage to that.
How do you see the game of blackjack as a metaphor for life and for this generation?
Just the roller coaster ride of the game itself. I mean, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. To borrow from the song, you can play close to the vest. It's conservative. You can let it ride. I mean, if danger's the way you like to live it. I mean, you got the peaks and the valleys of humanity all rolled up into there. So, you know, I think it is very relevant to the everyday human plight.
When your career is over, how do you think this song will impact the music industry?
I think we will have a lasting legacy. You know, you'll think of the Beatles, the Stones, Hanson, Peter, Paul, and Mary. One might throw in like Matchbox 20, along with the Splitting Aces, and I think in that lump, you know, of the upper echelon of bands, we might be pound for pound the greatest band that ever lived.
Interesting you say that. How much do you guys in the band weigh?
Oh, no. You're a bloody idiot. I'm talking about money, currency. Pound for pound, the greatest band that ever was.
Oh, British currency.
British currency, motherland, the currency.
Gotcha.
Pound sterling.
What were some of your musical influences? The bands that really, you know, got you going in your style.
Growing up, influenced a lot by Patti LaBelle, Anthrax, Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. There's just too many to name. I mean, in the 90s, Chumbawamba, you know, with their I Get Knocked Down. That song is just like, I would have to say, growing up in Essex was just the thing that kept me going sometimes. And sometimes late at night, you know, just laying there, you know, when I didn't even feel like going on, I would just hear those words over and over in my head. I'd get knocked down, but I'd get up again, you know? You ain't ever gonna keep me down. And I would replace the old Danny boy with old Billy boy. Oh, Billy boy. And then I even had this little dance. I mean, do we have enough time? Oh, Billy boy, why get knocked down?
But Billy Joe Jackson didn't get up again.